Okay, so I'm gonna make one more batch tonight, and that is one of the batches. It's a new blend from the Sentimental Secretorum series, and they are inspired by the All Souls trilogy by Deborah Harkness books. I like doing book-inspired scents a lot of times, and so right now I've just been working on. They make nice gifts, and for the fans, for people who are really into the books like I am, it's just another dimension of adding. Not only you're reading or you're listening to the books, but you're getting to have the aromas around you and everything of the characters. So if you really like that kind of stuff, it really is a nice next dimension to it. Okay, so anyway, put my goggles on, got my glasses. This is my oils with, what's in it? Oh yeah, I got Greek yogurt and a little bit of goat's milk and some colloidal oatmeal. This has silk in it and some sodium lactate. Let me just mix this up real quick. Get any of the little clumps out. Pretty good. I have to remake Hamish and Philippe, and then I have a new one that's made with lilac for Phoebe, and who else is in there that I have to make? I already have Isabeau curing, I have Diana curing, and let me see who else. And then the other ones that I made last weekend, but I think, I have to make Steven. I have to make Steven's batch 2. So anyway, and I'm going to restock all of them, and they're all the ones that come in the book boxes, and they come with a little dram of fragrance oil that you can, it's actually perfume oil, so you can wear it if you want to. And then, so it's just that's like a nice little gift set or whatever. I'm not going to really do Christmas stuff as far as like snowmen and all that, but I'll have these types of things for people to give as gifts for people who like books or, I'm going to try to make some of those butter cups. I'm going to take a week off around Labor Day here in the States, and that's my birthday week, and so I always take off a few days for that. So I'm going to take off a week that week, and my idea of vacation is just staying home and making soap, so that's what I'm going to do, is just make a lot of stuff that I can for the holidays, because I know that I've said this over and over again, but my day job from October 1 until next March is like insanity for me with the amount of work that I have, but I'm just going to try to work it out, and I'll have some help from my my family and everything. They can help me try to keep up with everything. So anyway, this is Fernando, and he is a blend of blood orange essential oil and a saffron scent. Really like this character in the book. He wasn't in the other books. He's in the final book, but he's really cool. So what I think I'm going to do for him is I'm going to, I have some dried blood orange pieces that I'm going to put a few of those on the top. And then I was going to do, I bought some dark chocolate, so I'm going to use the dark chocolate I'm going to do like a swirl with dark chocolate, gold, and Bordeaux. I thought that really had kind of like he's Spanish, so I kind of thought that just had a really beautiful Spanish look to it. See, I love those colors together. So hopefully it'll look nice. And then I'll leave some of it natural. And I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of vanilla bean powder into the natural part so it would have a little bit of speckles. So anyway, let me get some containers. Let me get his scent. Oops. I'm just weighing it out real quick. Perfect. Ah, it smells so good. Okay, so now I'm going to pour some off here. Basically, I'll put, let's say, 250 of each one. No, that's way too much. I'm going to go 300 of each one. I'm just looking at the measuring on the sides of these pots here. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and add my vanilla bean powder to that part. Gives it a really soft scrub to it. This character's like a really good cook, but just from what he's like a really good cook and stuff like that. So I kind of think it's neat to have the vanilla bean powder in there. Okay. There's the gold. The Bordeaux. And then the dark chocolate. I think the dark chocolate cocoa really does make it a deeper, richer, dark chocolate color. Okay, let me get it. Stir this one. And stir the gold. Okay, those are pretty. Yeah, I like those colors. Okay, so let me get the mold. This is not going to be any particular. I'm just going to do like a swirl on the inside. Or maybe I'll do a little faux funnel stack kind of thing here. I don't know. It's funny how they don't, if all you have to do is just do a quick stir on this, on batter, and it just seems to always help somehow, just to keep it fluid. I mean, in general, you know, not always, but. That's a gorgeous color, Bordeaux. This gold is the 24 karat gold from Rustic Essentials. I really do see the sparkles in it, so I hope that it really holds up whenever I actually, after it goes through the process. Okay. Go ahead and dump the rest of this on here. And then I'm going to tap it down. Okay. Let me tap it down. I always think sometimes if my neighbors think that there's people shooting in here or something. It's so loud. Now, gosh, that's a gorgeous color. He is a vampire, so it is kind of a blood red. Okay. Those were like my school colors right there. Okay. It's kind of neat to do a deep, rich chocolate like this instead of black all the time. I usually do black, you know, like in a lot of my men's stuff, men's series soaps. So it's kind of neat to have it this rich, deep chocolate. Okay. And then I'm going to tap it down, and then I'll do the top, and then I'll add some of the blood orange pieces. I think I'm going to go ahead and do a hanger swirl in there. Not a hanger swirl, but just take the hanger through there and stir it up a little. There it is. Now I'll tap it down one more time. This seems to be my favorite little swirl top lately. So I guess if it's working, I may as well go for it. I'm just going to leave it like that because by the time I put the orange slices on there, it'll be okay. I'm just cutting them up into little, or breaking them up into little quarters. I'm trying to. Oh, it goes good with it. I dried these myself, just using the oven. You don't necessarily have to have a dehydrator in order to do it. You just have to have patience and put them on a rack. And like my oven only goes to the lowest it'll go is to 170. So I put it on 170 and then just let them stay in there until they were like this. But I just cut them really thin by hand, and that was it. Okay, now let me go ahead and what else can I add? I think I'll put a little tiny sprinkle of calendula. No, I want the larger one. Where's it at? Did I already put it away? Let's see what's here. I'll use this one. Just right down the center. That's one thing about people, if they don't like botanicals in their soap, then they probably don't want to order from me, because I always try to put just a tiny bit of botanicals in my soaps. It's just the way, you know, it's my style. But some people don't like them. Now, the one thing you won't catch me using is I don't like to use those anise pod things, because a long time ago, when I first started making soap, I used them, and I don't know, they're just so pokey. You know, I know you can just take them out before you use it, but it was just so sharp that I would hate to have somebody use it and then poke themselves somehow. Okay, so that is Fernando, and tomorrow I will cut that. I have that one to cut, and then I have the Standing Stones, and then I have Arrogant Bastard. I did a remake of that. I mean, a restock of that. And then I have the Moonflower, which I made with dragon fruit. Thanks for watching.